Hey, God bless you, my friend and sister Sharon. And today I just want to give the parents and grandparents of those who are dealing with angry children. Friends, I have never seen in my entire existence so many angry. These are children, 5, 6, 7 year olds. It just breaks my heart. My children, when they were that age, especially my oldest son, oh my goodness, after giving birth to him, actually he was flipping around in my womb. I mean, both of my children, especially my youngest son, oh my goodness, it was like this kid is in here having him a ball. I can't wait till he get out my womb. He was driving me crazy. Friends, when you see a child, especially when they're 9 and 8 years old and they're having these manifestations and breakdowns and meltdowns, you got to have a conversation with those babies because it's not normal for a child. You got to follow me today, friends. It's not normal for a child to express this type of just all out anger and wrath and rage. You have to sit them down and have a conversation because children, when we steward them correctly, they are really happy and bubbly and they bounce off the walls. Why? Because they're not carrying the weight of the world like we as adults. So if they are 5 and 6 years old and they are expressing rage and wrath and anger constantly, something's wrong. And we cannot, friends, just automatically assume, or shall I say presume, that these children have devils and demons. No. You have to have a conversation with these children because many of them cannot and don't know how to articulate what they're going through, what they're feeling. They don't know how to do that. So when we sit them down and we just say, Precious, what's going on? See, my children, my boys were very happy kids. I mean, they, especially, I have a younger child, my Daniel, he is the most happiest goat. My son be skipping around. I mean, he is the source of balance and joy in my life because I watch him and I learn many things about God from watching my children. So friends, you got to pay attention when you see a child manifesting rage and wrath. Sit them down. Consider what's going on in their lives. Has that child been neglected? Has that child been rejected? Oftentimes, see, the scriptures tell us, fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath. And many men have abandoned the children, most notably the boys. They go through seasons where they're so angry because they don't have a source. Father means source. So if you are a man watching this video and your children, especially if they're around that age of 11 and 12 and 13, and they're really just having major emotional problems and acting out, sit them down, fathers. I don't care what happened between you and that woman. If you abandon your children and no one's overseeing them but the moms and their families, you provoke them to wrath. Because what child is not going to ask the question, why didn't my daddy want me? So friends, we want to sit them down. We want to consider, have the child been abandoned by either parent, but most notably the father, because the truth, if it's told, men were to teach their children the gospel. When a man sits down his family and says that this is who I serve and this is who saved me from God's wrath, Jesus Christ. When a man sits his family down, friends, that's some powerful stuff right there. So when the child does not have that, the women, we have to be patient. We have to be wise to seek God, how to steward these children because they're so angry. The last thing we want to become is angry too. You don't want to respond to an angry child with anger. One of the things that will help the child when you sit them down and if they're saying they miss their father or they miss their mother or whatever it is that's relating to a parent, explain to them that it's not their fault and that God will be their father. You have to bring God into this equation. You have to let them know that God is not pleased when they act out. God is not pleased when they're doing the things they're doing that causes harm to themselves or to others' property. Because some children, they will try to destroy their property, your property, because they want you to know, I'm mad, I'm angry. So they act out because they want that attention. And yes, it is destructive, but they don't know no better, friends. And you got to be patient with these children. One thing I want to suggest as I end this exhortation is to encourage the parents, you're not alone. There are many people struggling with angry, rebellious children. But one strategy I believe will help you is to get your child their own personal journal. And you tell them when they are feeling angry, sad, or whatever, to write God a love letter. Get them a pen. This is my little floral pens. Y'all know some of you have received these. These is my little ink pens that I make out of the flowers. If it's a girl, make it pretty for her. You could get the journals at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. That's where I pick up most of my journals. And if you have a Burlington coat factory, yeah, I'm giving out shouts for nothing. Look, I'm giving credits. I ain't getting no credit, but I got to tell y'all where to get these journals because they're very, very nicely priced at Burlington Coat Factory. Yes, over in their home area. Oh, friends, you get that. In fact, that's where I got this one. You can find some nice journals. Make it special. Write your child a note and tell them, you love them, you're with them, and just write God a love letter. See, this one is a cute little journal for someone with the name begins with an M. Isn't that cute? And so you might want to even slide them a few dollars. If you got a little extra money, slide them put a little couple of dollars in there. And make sure you write them a nice little word of affirmation in the beginning of their journal. But it is a very effective way for that little one to come into a conference with themselves and with God. Encourage them to journal. And ask them if you want me to read over your journals. Some children may not. They'll say no. But if you say, once a month or so, if you want me to just read over it and pray with you, I'll pray with you about your feelings and your thoughts. But let them know you're not their enemy and you care about what is harming their little hearts. Remember, they're children. Be patient, friends. Get the strategy. Go on and get them journals so those babies can start writing out their feelings. Amen. God bless you, my friends. Be patient with those kids. And when you see your grandchildren or your nieces and nephews, you go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or Burlington and get those journals. Put them in a real pretty gift bag. Make a real big fuss out of it. Even if it's a boy, just make it very masculine. Amen. God bless you, my friends. God bless you, your family, your children, your nieces, your nephews. God bless us all. Be wise, my friends. Don't rage at these children. Seek God for wisdom. Amen. Till next time, God bless you.